Hello, this is Lucretia with the Calm and Confident You podcast. Today I'm going to talk to you about the defense mechanism called projection. And I'm going to give you the definition of that. Projection is the process of attributing uncomfortable thoughts, feelings, or motives onto someone else, so that the person doing the projection does not have to admit those are their own underlying thoughts, feelings, or motives. To admit it would bring about feelings of guilt or shame, or reduce their self-esteem. Projection protects the person from their own flaws. This is important for you to know because you might find yourself dealing with unreasonable accusations and problems in relationships. Projection is protecting the person from feeling their own uncomfortable feelings. It helps the person to not have to admit something that would be embarrassing to admit, and which could lower their self-esteem. Here are some examples. You are probably familiar with the observation that cheaters often accuse their partners of cheating. A liar may accuse others of lying to them. A con man may always believe others are trying to con him. Projection is often a reversal. For example, a married person may feel attraction towards someone other than their partner and start claiming that the other person is flirting with them. Another example, a popular teen who has underlying poor self-esteem may believe that others are jealous of them. Projection is a defense mechanism which usually is an unconscious action. The person doing the projection does not realize they are doing it. Their unconscious mind is strongly protecting them from their own failures or flaws. People observing this who find the person is doing the very thing they accuse others of are going to think it is very strange. It may be seen as a conscious manipulation to throw people off from seeing the truth. If the person feels guilt or embarrassment, then the projection can be an unconscious mechanism to protect them from the truth. If a person doesn't feel the guilt or shame associated with their behavior, then it is more likely to be a conscious manipulation. For example, a person who privately tells their buddy, "I just tell her she's selfish and doesn't really care about me," and she caves, is consciously manipulating. Whereas a person who would see their own actions as being selfish, if they admitted them, may engage in unconscious projection when they accuse others of being selfish. Many years ago, I remember listening to and trying to reassure a woman who repeatedly claimed that her husband didn't love her. After a while, the thought crossed my mind, wait, does she actually love him? I took note of this for myself, that if I am complaining about someone else, I should check to see if I am doing the very thing I expect or want the other person to do for me. If I want caring from someone, am I being caring towards them? It is difficult to work to improve the undesirable thoughts and feelings if the person cannot even admit they are having them. Setting boundaries can help you respond to projection. Being assertive and responding with statements such as, "I disagree," "I don't see it that way," may lead the person to reflect or take responsibility. It can also reduce the likelihood of you believing and accepting the unfair criticism or blame from them. If the interaction continues to be unreasonable, it is best to disengage. Do not continue the discussion. To work on projection that either you or someone else is doing, start by stepping back from the interaction. It will usually be a conflict of some sort. Time away can allow each person's defenses to drop. Then realistically look at the facts of the actions or behaviors and any assumptions that were made. Clarifying rather than accepting assumptions can take the interaction out of projection. then communication and problem solving can be restored. Here's a quote. "There are some people who always seem angry and continuously look for conflict. Walk away. The battle they are fighting isn't with you, it is with themselves." Okay, so to summarize, in projection, the person accuses others of the very thing they are doing. The projection protects the person from feeling their own uncomfortable feelings, such as guilt or shame. It is an unconscious defense mechanism. Stepping away and allowing time to think and process can bring people's defenses down. Clarify any assumptions and ground your discussion in facts. This coming week, simply try to notice if someone, or even yourself, is projecting. If complaints or accusations about you do not make sense, it might be projection. Have good boundaries for yourself. Only continue a discussion if it is reasonable. And since you are listening today, you get to have the promo code for a discount in my new store, growingemotionalstrength.com. When you check out from the store between January 30th and February 1st at midnight, use promo code RED23 to receive $2 off your total purchase in the store. Again, the store is growingemotionalstrength.com, and the promo code is RED23, or RED23. Valentine's Day is almost here. One of my inspirational mugs or journals might make a good gift. And until next time, be well.